descriptive. It has to describe something. Basically, you have to have characters. You have to have a storyline, a main plot. They have to stick on for half of the book, or you could change it if you want. Add plot twist. Be spicy. You also have to say how your character looks. It can be their character hair, eyes, skin color, skin tone, their personality, and everything. Just to make your reader imagine, feel, think, and just process everything. Don't tell your reader everything at the start of the book. Make them want to read more and question so that they just, think about it and continue reading. Also, please very much try not to keep your characters alive. Kill some off. You can either kill off people they think that's the main lead. Just do anything to make it interesting. You can try CAAI, and to get on there, you can go on Google. You can go on Google, and you can press that. And then, yeah, basically, everything starts like that. You can start like Amy went outside. She looked at the sky. She had brown hair. That's one thing. Green eyes. Hazel eyes. Anything. Yes, my typing may not match with what I'm saying, but I didn't read this, and I use CapCut, and I'm not about to go over and read it. Too lazy for that. Anyways, like I said, it has to be interesting. You can go with romantic, fantasy, action, anything you want because it's your book, your story. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to any other YouTuber out there. You can listen to anybody you want to. Or you can just listen to your gut or listen to yourself. Like a normal person. But I wouldn't say anybody's normal. Because nobody's normal in the same way. Anyways, you could either add the person's name. You can say they're mysterious, the dark figure, the white cloak, outside, middle outside, sky, happy, eyes closed, eyes open, hands together, hands in. Anything that you want because it's your book. You can go on TikTok and add book ideas or helpful for book readers. You don't have to listen to those people, but you should most likely look for the ones that add things you can add into your book to make it more realistic, as I would say so myself. There's a lot of storylines out there, and there's a lot of things people can't or will not do. It doesn't matter how far you go into your book, it matters how you want to make your book, because it's your book. It's really about the title, it's really about how you want the plot to be, it's really about your characters, Amy or Tom, which is the random two people I just picked. I don't even know Amy or Tom. I don't really know half of the people on Earth, and I don't want to know half of the people on Earth, because it's them. I haven't been outside. Basically, setting. Look around, or think about your characters looking around. Whatever your character is doing at the exact moment, you can add. You can add anything. You can add that little thing, but I just added that for it to be easier for you to understand it. You don't have to add it in your book, but you can do it if you want to, because remember, the key word is your book. Your book. Your keyword, your book. So, to be very interested or precisely, make a book however you want. All you have to do is really, you can use docs, you can use notes, you can use any app. You can even use recommended apps on TikTok or whatever website or thing you are on to just print it out and go through all of the other stuff to make a book. And really, it isn't that hard. But what is hard is basically adding anything. You got the name, you got the questions, you got all that. But you have to worry about that when you actually make the book, when you actually start typing. And if you get stuck, you just start with anything you want. just anything that comes into mind. It doesn't actually have to make sense, because as if the reader does choose to read on, continue, like if you continue watching my videos and like and subscribe and comment, if it will let you, then you would find out more. And finding out more is better than keeping yourself outside from the world. And keeping yourself outside from the world is basically what I do most of the time if I don't feel like going outside and touching some grass. Basically, to me, it's just going outside and seeing people and feeling the natural air. I like inside air. Even though there is bugs, at least I don't have to deal with mosquitoes biting my skin every 1 to 2 hours. Anyways, back on topic. You can go out of topic. You can add your chapters, your pages, anything you want, because it's your book. That's the main keyword. If somebody says something about your main book, or whatever, like if somebody says something about your book, kind or nice, you can reply with anything you want, because it's your book, your life, your voice, your book, your hands that you are writing that book on, because you're typing, right? Basically, what I'm saying is, if somebody criticizes your book, just ignore them or say it's my book, not yours. Or you can just ignore them and not say anything, because it's best to just ignore them and not say anything instead of replying, because if you reply, then they're just gonna wanna continue getting on your nerves, and that's gonna stop you and make you give up on your whole dream onto making a book. And making a book can lead to various ways. You can become famous, yada yada yada. The important thing is that you enjoy it. You shouldn't do it for others. You shouldn't do it just like, to be honest, you shouldn't do it for others' enjoyment. You shouldn't do it for anyone's enjoyment. You shouldn't do it because you think just for money. You shouldn't do it because that. You should do it because you want to, because you honestly want to, because you honestly, either you just need a job really, or you honestly want to, you honestly enjoy it, you actually want to do something like that. You just don't want to start something. Anyways, like, bad. Anyways, like and subscribe please, or comment if you can. Love ya. Not in a weird way though.